Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Guilds of Ravnica draft video. And boy, I almost stumbled over the pronunciation of Ravnica right there. Oh boy, I'm such an idiot. Anyway, while we're still waiting here in the queue, as you can see, I'm back in the pack per win draft league. I really prefer this structure because my records tend to be less than stellar, and this way it's a bit easier on the wallet. Is the thing. But if this takes too long, then I'll head over to the intermediate draft league and we'll do that. But just a few things I wanted to say, just to get it out of the way. I am working on a few other series, well, at least one other series to do beside Magic, just to shake things up a bit, so you guys don't just see these videos with me making bad Magic related choices. And as far as that goes, I guess in the last video, well, I made a lot of mistakes. The draft portion itself wasn't anything to write home about, and I guess I just was a little unfocused. But so be it, right? But you can look out for other stuff that should be coming fairly soon. So for now, I'm working on something without commentary, without cam, just a video game. And there should be a more dedicated playthrough or let's play coming soon, as soon as I figured out how and what. So stay tuned for that. If you like the idea of that, you know, let me know. The second thing is, I did this whole intro in the previous video about stuff. Don't really want to go into it. And I basically asked everyone, you know, don't continue posting about that. Don't continue commenting about that. I really do appreciate the kind messages. I've received quite a lot of those, so thank you, everyone, for those. I really appreciate it. Although I did hide quite a few of those, so if you wrote them and you still see them in the comment section of these videos, that's what's supposed to happen. You'll see them. Nobody else will, if I'm correct. There were a few messages that weren't as kind, so I just reported those. So if you're trying to do that, it's just gonna go away. It's just a waste of your own time, I guess. I mean, they're not really getting to me. You're just wasting both of our time, and like I mentioned, I think it's demeaning to yourself and to me to write those messages, so don't. It's what I'm getting at. Alright, I'm just gonna cut this off right here until we're in the draft, and that's either gonna be in this league or in the intermediate league if this is taking too long. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoy it. Alright people, let me look real quick to the side and see if this window is all lined up. Because as Mark Martin? Did I say that correctly? Dang it, I am so bad with names. Pointed out correctly in the last video. I completely forgot that I had the overlay right here, so some people couldn't see all the cards here. This is, by the way, a really cool pack. Hatchery Spider seems really nice in a Golgari deck. Undergrowth is when you cast a spell, reveal the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard, and then you may put a green permanent card with converted mana cost X or less from among them onto the battlefield. This is really nice card advantage. Convoke O-Ring, 6/2 something, Siege Worm are also really awesome, as is this Romance Centaur, but I kind of like this Hatchery Spider, so I reserved it. And this feels like a really good and cool card. So I want to try this out. Plus, it's a 7 mana 5/7 with reach, so that feels fine. Alright, so this is another good pack. Wow, look at this. We got Luminous Bonds, we got Conclave Cavalier, 4 mana 4 for Vigilance. Both of these are really good, but there's also a Price of Fame. I kind of like this Conclave Cavalier just because we have this Hatchery Spider, right? This dies productively. It's easy to fetch with Spider, but Price of Fame is just solid removal. It also fuels Undergrowth, and Undergrowth is typically the Golgari thing to do. Wow, that was hard. So I think we're gonna pick this Prize of Fame. It's, like I said, solid removal, survey, does everything, at instant speed, so this feels fine. Alright. Well, look at this. Circuitous Route, or as I like to call it, Scenic Route. This seems like a solid ramp card. We do have we had an Olive Round, right, for 4 mana. Search for 2 basic lands and put them into the into play tapped. This also fetches guilds, guild gates, which is really nice. So if you can stack up on Golgari guild gates right here or something like that, or you want to splash something, and you have the guild gates, you can just fetch them out with Root. Also, Pitiless Gorgon seems fine. This guild gate seems fine. I don't even hate Urban Utopia just because it fixes mana and it draws you a card. It replaces itself, but I think it's just this this route for the ramp. That seems fine. All right. Unmoored Ego. No, we're not picking that. So, Crawl Swarm, Insect Warrior, 5 mana, 4/1 flying. It's kind of expensive for a 4/1 flyer. 3 mana, discard a creature card, return Crawl Swarm from your graveyard to your hand. I don't know if I should like this card or not. It's kind of expensive for 5 mana. You get a 4-power dude, that is a thing. But it's really, really fragile. So I don't know how much I like this card. Its second ability does fuel Undergrowth, which is kind of nice. I also do like Crawl Foragers, but it's kind of expensive. Like 7-drop, 4-drop, 4-drop. But I'll take this. This seems a solid card. Well, there's another Crawl Swarm, so we could pick that. Also, Flower Flourish, let's look at that. Green or white, search a library for a basic forest or plains card, reveal it and put it into your hands. And for 6 mana, your whole team gets +2/+2 for a turn. I actually kind of like that, even if it's just only to fetch you a land. This is another 5-drop. I don't dislike Pack's Favor. I don't think this feels like... This doesn't really feel like a Pack's Favor deck just yet. Like, pumps are always nice, but I think we can pick this up later, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick this Flower Flourish. I think it's fine to just be able to fetch yourself a land, even if it's just a forest. And if you can manage to splash white a bit, then it's gonna be cool. Alright, I do like a Glaive of the Guild Pack, but we don't have any gates just yet. There's another Rosemane Centaur. However, I kind of feel that we do want to go ahead and watch the early game a bit. So I'm gonna sort it by converted mana cost. And this should be in the 1 slot. So this all the way here, this all the way here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this Child of Night, just so we have some early stuff going on. I don't hate Erstwhile Trooper, because it does fuel Undergrowth for 1. And you can pitch like small dorks that you don't need anymore to trample through. So I'm gonna pick that. That's fine. Oh, I do like a Crusher Canopy and another Guild Gate. Hired Poisoner is also nice for Undergrowth. This is a 1/1 that trades with basically anything. I kind of want to take the Crushing Canopy here because dealing with enchantments might be useful. I don't hate Bardisan Bats, but again, it's really fragile. So I'm just gonna pick this. Alright. Glowspore Shaman. When Glowspore Shaman enters the battlefield, you may put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard, familiar for 3, and then put a land card from your graveyard on top of your deck. Self-mill is always so risky. I mean, in an Undergrowth deck, it could be really, really useful. Like, yeah, Fuel Undergrowth, but on the other hand, if you mill your bombs, that's pretty sad, pretty bad. So I'm just picking up the Guild Gate here, so we can fetch that with Circuitous Root. 3/3 for 4, second on the DeLuit, +1/+1 counter, and Menace, that's not too bad. We do want some critters, so... I like this, like I mentioned, I like Urban Utopia, but this feels fine. Ooh, another Guild Gate. I might just pick that over the Recluse or the Pax Favor. And if you have sufficient Guild Gates, we don't really need Urban Utopia, right? So, though it does draw you a card, it does replace itself. Alright. So, do I like this over the early dude that pumps something, or the Barrier of Bones, this surveys? But I think this is more proactive. And do I just take the 4 or 5? Or the potential splash card? Let's just take that. Ooh, I'll take this. Giving your team Death Touch and Fight, it's not the best rate, but it's fun, it's okay. Alright, look at this. Tajik Legion's Edge. 3 mana, 3/2 haste and mentor. So whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature with lesser power. Prevent all non-combat damage will be dealt to other creatures you control, so basically save them from burn. And for 2 mana it gains first strike. Pretty nice, but we're absolutely not in the right color for that. Alright, I love a Rock Charger, but we're not gonna splash that just yet. We have a Deadly Visit, which is nice. Also Silent Darts, but this is just the removal cards. I really want to like this card, but it hasn't performed for me yet. So I'm just gonna pick this. Destroy target creature survey 2. Oh, a Sacred Foundry. And a Dead Weight. And a Prey Upon. And I feel it's gotta be Dead Weight, right? It feels like a good card. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that. Runaway Steamkin. Whenever you cast a red spell, if Runaway Steamkin has fewer than 3 +1/+1 counters on it, put a +1/+1 counter on Runaway Steamkin. And remove 3 counters at triple red. That could be cool. That could be cool. Not for us though, because we're absolutely not red. Yeah, we do have a Dimir Guild Gate, so I should keep an eye out for blue or Dimir cards like this, Artful Takedown. However, we do have a Price of Fame, we do have a Dead Weight, we do have Deadly Visit, so I'm not in any hurry to pick up cards like Artful Takedown. I do like this Centipede here. It dies productively, so we can sack it to this Necrolisc to fuel Undergrowth, make this a 5/5 menace, and it fills up the curve a bit, so let's do that. Though I do need to look out for awesome green cards for this this Hatchery Spider, because right now we can get Beetle, Trooper, and Foragers, and that's just it. I say that, and look at this, we have a Siege Worm, we have a Vickerspore Worm, and I'm really tempted to take one of those here. This despite of a high poisoner, and I should try and pick up one of those, I guess, at some point. Vickerspore Worm works with Undergrowth. It is hard to block, but this is a 5/5 trample. Alright, I think I'm gonna pick Vickerspore Worm, just because the Undergrowth synergizes more with the rest of the deck, and I think this is easier to get with Hatchery Spider, so let's just pick the Worm, and if the other Worm comes back, then I'll be happy. I'll be happy. Right, A Midnight Reaper. I think we picked this guy the first time around. And I do like the ability to draw more cards, although it is a bit of a double-edged sword, right? The life loss is can be quite something. There's also Celestia Guildgate, which makes splashing this floors a thing. This feels like a powerful card, right? I'm gonna like Midnight Reaper here. Alright, another worm. Child of Knights, Dissidents, another trooper, never happens. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from that player's graveyard or hand, and exile it. That might be okay. That might be okay. I don't know if I want 2 troopers. I don't know if I want a second Vicarspore worm just yet. I don't know if I want a second Child of Night. It might just be this Dissident. This is more valuable in the late game than another Child of Night. I mean, it pumps itself, right? It fills up the curve a bit and is nice. Alright. Another Child of Night. Demer Locket. Second one we see. Mood Mark Painter. I don't know how good this card is. +X+O and Menace is. Could be good. Could be good. We can also take this Whisper Agent and just treat it as colorless double black. And have a 3/2 with Flash and Survey 1. Which might just be worth it. Might just be better than a second Child of Night. I'm just gonna pick that. Alright. Wild Ceratok. Once part of a wealthy blah blah blah. 4 mana for 3. Is this more valuable than, let's say, a Pause for Reflection or a Demer Guildgate? I'm just picking the Demer Guildgate just in case. Alright, we got a Lurcher. I like that. This also works quite well with Spider. I mean, if you feel like 4 dudes in your graveyard, you can get a 6/6. I really don't know how good this card is, but I don't think we need a second Crushing Canopy just yet. No, I'm just gonna pick this guy. I'm gonna put her. This is a her, right? Her over here. We'll see. And I guess we'll just take a Ceratok here. And there's a Heart Poisoner. All right. I really like Notion Rain. Drawing cards is always good, and we can potentially splash it, so I'll just pick that. And I guess we just take a... It never happened here. Don't think we need a locket with 2 Guildgates and Circuitous Route. Look at that, another painter. This is shaping up well so far. I would ideally have some more oomph for this Hatchery Spider, but we still have a pack to go. I'm not quite on the fence about this, so I'm just gonna put that here. White hasn't been all that tempting, I don't think, so far. So, I mean, we saw a bunch of good cards early on. I mean, two of the 4/4 Vigilance, 2 Luminous Bonds, but given what we had, it wasn't really necessary. Still though, there's another Price of Fame. Savage Trance does fuel Undergrowth, but then I'd rather have just the Price of Fame, because Survey also fuels Undergrowth, and this is really much more unconditional. This is just straight up destroy target creature, and this you need to sack a creature, right? So you have to have something on the field that you don't mind losing. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Jumpstart. This could be a good card, but we're absolutely not blue. At least not that heavy. So I'm just gonna pick the second Price of Fame here. I think that's the best card for us here. Wouldn't hate it if this Forager or even this Whisper Agent came back, but for now, let's just pick this Price of Fame. A second Circuitous Route. I don't think we're gonna take that. I'd rather have something much more proactive at this point. And that might either be the Siege Worm or this Crawl Foragers. This just oomps our endgame, right? I do like a Siege. I do like 5/5 Tramplers. One of the earliest decks I had in Magic was with the boar, 5/5 triple boar in Judgment, so I have fond memories of these dumb big guys. So the question I'm asking myself here is something like Siege Worm better than Crawl Foragers? We already saw a second one earlier, so that might wheel. Also this Betrayal, where you get to cast stuff in your opponent's graveyard. I'm just gonna take the Siege Worm. I don't know if that's the correct pick, but I do like it. Ooh, Playgroup. This is the new and improved, what's the card? 3 mana, 3/1, each player sacks a dude. So each player sacks a dude, and if they can't, discard a card. I like this card a lot. Also our Burglar Rat, which does fill up the curve here a bit, but I think one Lurcher at this point is fine. I'm just gonna pick this Playgroup. Well, there's a Burglar Rats. I mean, this is nice early on. Bit of disruption. It's a block card. Fuels in the growth. It's pretty nice. So I think I'm gonna pick that over a third painter. This wall, a Guild Gate, and this Shield Mate. District Guides. All right. Is this a third Flower Flourish? Oh boy. I really like this card because it does fetch us a Guild Gate. Thins our deck a bit. This is just basically a 3 mana 2/2 draw card, right? So I kind of like that. District Guides. I'm a sucker for these effects. Yeah. That feels... for a moment I was... Is this a card that makes X-Stoke? No, it is not. It is not. I don't hate these cards. You can make this quite big. Let's see, we have 70 creatures. We don't really need any more critters, I don't think, at this point. So I might just take this Guild Gate and see if we can splash this Flower Flourish. I mean, we can fetch it with District Guide and Circuitous Route. And like one thing about this guide, I was hesitant to pick up a second one of these because it's just a sorcery. It just fetches some lands, but doesn't do anything else. This is much more proactive. I'll pick a Guild Gate here. Another Guild Gate, and look at all these uprisings. I'll take a Guild Gate here. I don't think we want this 0-3 with Survey. So yeah. Another Rhizome Lurcher. I don't think we need a second Vickerspore Worm. I do like it a lot. This might be better at this point in the draft. And another Foragers. Alright, I'm just gonna pick that. And we're gonna have to make some cuts here. Probably somewhere around here, because this is an awful lot of 3 and 4 drops. And another Foragers. Right, we're not really splashing blue here at this point, so I'm not taking a third Guild Gate. I'll just pick up another Foragers and another Rhizome Lurcher. Alright. It's either that or another Burglar Rat. And we do have some early games, so I don't really feel like another Burglar Rat. I'll pick you. And I guess for the Flying Dot deck. And I guess we can take another Guild Gate here. And another Zeratok. Alright, so we do have some cuts to make. Choices. Well, Maybe we could this circuitous route just because we have so many guild gates as it is already. And we're not really splashing anything. So we also have this district guide to find one, so well, on the other hand, we do want to ramp a fair bit. Let's see. So, alright, we have Dead Weight, Price of Fame, Deadly Visit, so I don't think we really need Undercity Uprising. Gonna cut one of these 5 drops because this is an awful lot of stuff. And we can potentially power this out on turn 4, right? Like go 2 drop into 3 drop, have 4 mana, and that's 6. Well, so this is basically a 5 drop, right? This feels fine. So I'm gonna bring in Guildgate, and I totally forgot about this. Am I gonna do this? No, I'm not. I think it's too cute. Although we do have a lot of... You know, I want to try this card out. Let's just do that. I'm gonna add 1 Guildgate, but then I suppose I should make another gut. Oh boy, that was just some noise, and I really hope that's just my earplugs and not something else. Oh dear. I really don't know what I got here. It feels like this Whisper Agent is gonna do the least of these creatures, and it's the hardest to cast out of all of them, so let's just do it like this. I'll add 1 Guildgate just because we can add it with, find it with District Guide or Circuitous Route. So you can come in, you can come in. Let's sort these by color. So why are you steeped up here? So we're mostly black, so if we add some basic lands, let's see. We're not going to add a plane. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we have 4 green here, 3 black here, so I'm just going to up this to 7. And what did it say? 15 versus 14? Then I guess an even split is fine. So we got ourselves a deck. Let's save it. And find ourselves a match. So, match 1, we won the die roll. We're playing against Renapple. And this feels like a keepable hand. We can lead off with a Guildgate, go into Dissident, into District Guide, removal spell, and draw hopefully some awesome stuff. So let's try. There we go. Let me have 6 right here. And it looks like we are facing off against the Izzet deck. Ooh, that's a big boy. Alright, so we can drop a Dissident right here, pass the turn, and basically that's it. Yeah, nothing more to add to that. Alright, so turn to nothing for our opponent. We drew a Price of Fame, so our hand is chock full of removal and this huge worm. So let's drop a swamp so we can play this district guide in a moment. I'm just gonna swing with this this dissidence. And she got, this is she, right? Yeah. She got in there, and here we go. District guide. And let's find ourselves a... Yes. I don't think we need a guild gate right here. Because... Although, I do say that. No, I don't think we want a guild gate right here. Next turn we want to keep a price of fame, so we do need a land that comes into play untapped. And I guess I'm just gonna fetch a swamp here, because this also provides green. And there's the radical idea. Oh my god, that already is so radical! Well, genius is finding the edge of what's possible, then jumping over it. Alright. Isn't that into insanity? Alright. 3 mana up and nothing else. Alright. I don't hate that. We have no target for price of fame, so I might just drop this guild gate, play the centipede, and have the tap land out of the way. For now, I'm first gonna swing. See if we can get in there for 4. And I like doing that because if they have something like the 3 mana shock, we can bluff. We have something that's that pumps our team, or pumps a dude at the very least. So let's go guild gates. Let's go this guy, and pass the turn. Now we have a sizable board presence right here, and that's so rude. I just bounced this centipede right back. Alright. Let's see what they do with 4 mana. Wall of Mist. Well, I don't really care about that. It's slightly obnoxious, but I don't think I really care about it, is the thing. So I'm just gonna drop a land here. And I will attack. I could also play this siege room, but I don't think it's really necessary. Plus, I don't want to walk into like the disdainful stroke. So let's just go ahead, replay this panel centipede, and why was there 2 damage marked on that? And pass the turn here. They're gonna jumpstart radical idea? Yes, they did, and they discarded invert invent. Alright. There we go, 5th land, and no action. This is interesting. On a guild gate. Alright, so I really don't know what to expect here. I'm just sorely tempted to just swing in and do nothing, keep up this price of fame. Again, I really don't want to walk into a counterspell with this siege worm. And as long as they don't do anything, they're just taking damage, right? So I am kind of tempted right now to deadweight this guy. Now they block the centipede, so let's do that. Get rid of the stupid wall. Well, something is happening. Oh, they just straight up counter it. All right, no, well that's pretty much what we were afraid of. Well, that gets a counterspell off their hands. That's pretty nice. All right, so the wall gets to live another day. I'll play guild gates, and we're just gonna pause here. Keep a price of fame. Like if they play something really scary next turn, then we can just counter that. If they don't, we can still price of fame this wall of mist and see if we can cast this siege worm. Alright. And just let's try again. that worked. Oh, hatchery spider. Well, at this point, it's just a 5/7 with nothing else, but it is a really big dude. It's not a threat, so I'm just gonna bin this forest, and we're gonna keep the hatchery spider. And Renable, our opponent, is probably deciding if they want to do something here. No, they just pass. So what we can do is just attack and see if we can pump this dissidence. Try and go for the win here. But they have to have something right. I guess that's just fine. They're still gonna take 5 if we pump this and they burn or bounce this. So let's just go ahead and make this guy big. There we go. Hypothesis. Oh, sure, that's fine. So they're still dropping to 3 here. And they discarded Command the Storm. 5 damage to a creature, alright, so Dissident dies, that's fine. So our opponent drops to 3. We can't do anything else, so we're just gonna pass here. And they gotta do something about this centipede, I guess. While we still have all this. And I think this is too much for them to deal with. So either they play a creature that we can remove, or they kill this, and then we're gonna try to drop something big. There we go, we can kill that. Oh, this destroys your card when it enters the battlefield. This is pretty nice. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and kill this guy. Oh, there we go. Alright, this can go into the... Ah, they just scoop. Alright, they know what's up. Alright. Well, we would have drawn these two, and behind that would have been another land. Alright, so cool. So I would have kept this, by the way, for the seed room. And the spider. Alright, let's go to the sideboard. What did we see? Yeah, not a lot. Just some burn and a big floaty boy. I don't know how much floating stuff they have. That way it feels kind of meh here. So I could bring in this crushing canopy. The thing is, we don't really know what else they have. So I'm actually kind of tempted to grab this Notion Rain if they're just not doing anything and we're running out of cards and we can draw something. I can take out probably this. Take out the guild gates. I'll take out another guild gate. Adds 2 Demirs. Notion Rain, and you know, I'll bring in this this Whisper Agent. I could keep this alternatively, and we just added a bunch of black rats. So take out a swamp for this guild gate, and try it like this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's be experimental here. All right. So I should look to my left and see if this chat isn't too big. It's probably too big. No, it wasn't really too big. Anyway, I don't know if I like this hands. It's just 2 lands, but if you can draw some more, then I guess we're in fine shape. So. And we're on the draw, so let's keep this. Land? That's not a land. Alright, so let's pass the turn back. I guess they're keeping up Radical Idea. Oh, there's a land. It's a tap land, unfortunately. Still, we can play this Burglar Red right here, and then second turn Child of Night. And I kind of like doing Burglar Red because I feel that's if they seem to be the control deck here, the counter burn deck. So making our opponent discards feels kind of okay, even if it's just a Radical ID that they have to jumpstart. It's one card less for them to see. So. Alright, unexplained disappearance. Makes sense. I guess they don't want to bounce this guy. And there's the Radical Idea. Alright, Dimir Guildgate. So they're splashing black. Interesting. For a moment I was hoping for... I was like, give me an untapped land, but it's fine, it's fine. We can play this Child of Night. So let's swing with this little cutie here. Play our Guildgate and play a Child of Night. And let's see if they want to bounce this, or are you the second Radical Idea? Look at that! Oh man, they're so radical. Look at that! Oh no! Oh boy, that's a scary card. Oh, that's really scary. All right, I really wanna deadly visit this at some point. So I guess this is the turn where we go ahead and play a Notion Rain, see if we can find some more lands. It's either that or a Spinal Centipede, but I really want to find another land to get rid of this thing. This is scary as crap. Alright, lands, let's see, that's 3 green, that is 2 blue. Let's bin this forest, and let's keep this swamp. Oh, there's another forest. All right, glad we got that rid of that. So play the swamp, and I guess we're just gonna pause here. Yeah, I don't really think it's worth just running into this mystic. But this guy is scary in this deck. Like if this guy stays alive, they're just it just gives them free reign to take over the game. Yep. But they pitched the land, so I really hope that they tap out and they don't have something like Disdainful Stroke. Well, they're going for the straight up value here, so I guess our Deadly Vision should resolve. Possible adept and an island bins. Okay, sure. There's a mountain. Fine, that's okay. And all these lands. Let's drop a forest. Kill this guy. Please kill this guy. I don't think we need a district guide here. I do like this Midnight Reaper though. So I'm just gonna put you in the Grumper. And we're gonna keep you. This fuels our undergrowth a bit. And on that note, I do like to get in here with both of these. I mean, if you double block, yeah, this is just completely fine. This makes our Rise Lurcher a 5/5. This makes our Foragers Guinness 3 life. Oh boy, the second Mystic. Oh, that's a thing. That's a thing right there. You know what? I kind of feel like So this is a 5/5. We know they can burn for 5. They had the bigger electrify, right? So we have three dudes in the graveyard. I kind of wish this just straight up told you how many things you had in the graveyard for undergrowth, but alas. So I could just drop a land, play this Rhizome Lurcher, have a 5/5. Can also play this Midnight Reaper and this Spinal Centipede and have a bit more dudes on the board. It might just be a bit better here. But if they make some dudes and counter some, maybe make some dudes and unblock either of these, we're just gonna draw cards, which is fine. But the double Murmur Mystic deck, oh boy, that's scary. At least they don't have all these critical IDs in the graveyard anymore. There we go. Hypothesis, sure. Well, at least it tapped out. So they're gonna kill something, we're gonna draw a card. No. Wait. Oh, they discarded Dazzling Lights, it's fine. Kill this guy, sure, by all means. Let's draw a card here. Thank you. Oh, that's big. That is very big. Let's see, it gives +X/+6 and Vigilance, which is pretty nice. And a Hatchery Spider. Oh boy. So I should have snipped the deck and see what I could get. I guess we could get another Lurcher, but that's basically it. We have most of our green excuse me, most of our green critters in our hands, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in the graveyard. So we can't get a worm either, the siege worm that is. So I'll drop a land here. I kind of like going worm here because it's just a big guy. And I believe they have to tap out to deal with that, which fuels our Lurcher again. And it does make this this centipede quite huge for a turn. I do like these new symbols though. 7/6 Vigilance, boy. Hulk Smash. Yep, jump with that. There we go. Come on, Storm, alright, you get a 1/1. You get a 1/1, everyone gets a 1/1. Alright. Well, at least this Lurcher is gonna resolve. And it's becoming huge, and I don't think they can deal with that outside of bounds or something like that. If we drop a land here, we still can play both dudes, which is a shame. That's 4 and 4, 8 mana. I'll play the land though. Guess we're just gonna drop this Lurcher here. Make a 7/7. And I think that's it for this turn. If we attack, we're just gonna trade this Centipede for a Bird Illusion. I don't like that idea. Alright, so they do have 3 cards in their hands. I have the feeling they either have a counterspell or a bounce spell. Both of which would be quite bad. Alright, all the lands. So at least if they bounce this dude, we can replay it and play a Crawl Foragers. I say let's match with this 7/7. And they're just gonna jump. So I'm just really tempted to drop this Foragers. If they have a counterspell, so be it. Then it gets it out of their hand at least. And if not, it's gonna add a 4/4 to the board. And it resolves, and we're gonna gain some life here. Alright, back to 24, feels fine. Some end-step shenanigans. Invent. Search the library for an instant or sorcery card. Alright. Alright, I'm curious. You've got my attention. I'm curious they didn't do that in the during combat, so they could just jump this. Wait, he was jumped, right? Why are you not forgetful? Yes, I am. I actually am. Quasi duplicate. Oh no no no! Oh that's so. Oh no. No. They can make another mistake. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not a fan of this. Well, I played this, and they do have this cover up in hands. Look at this. Alright, that's a land, that's an island. Okay, cool. So they're keeping up. Is this an instant or sorcery? This is sorcery, alright, so. I guess they can block all day. Any day. Alright, I'm just gonna play this Dissident. That's not countered, that's a thing at least. And I think we're gonna attack with everything here. Just to get rid of some birds. And I play this pre-combat, so when they kill this centipede, I can put the counter on Dissident and diversify the threats a bit. Alright, 1-5 here, 1-5 there, plus a 1-1, that's fine, and 1-1 there, alright. I'm okay with this. I accept. And put the counter on there. And I totally forgot to stack this correctly. Oh my lord. That was bad. That was a mistake on my part. I should have put this bird illusion in front. I'm so used to just saying that. This is just me not playing anti-GO. At least all anti-GO for a long time. I'm so used to say put the damage on this, and then that's that. But I think we're gonna bring in Untitled Uprising, just to be able to deal with these mystics more efficiently. I think we'll just get a third mystic here. I'm just gonna say so many mystics, and I can't type because the microphone stands in the way. So many mystics. Alright, all the birds. Don't you know the bird is the word? And they still have cover up. Wow. Try saying that a couple of times. Attack for 1, that's fine. We have 24, so we are not really threatened, while our board is much more aggressive, I guess. Alright. That's not really exciting. Let's just mess with everything and see what happens. Probably gonna lose some stuff, but it's fine. It's just fine. I mean, they can block with double Mystic on this guy and 2 birds, and they just lose 2 birds. Well, if this guy's coming through, I'm just gonna go ahead and pump it. Get some damage in. I'll play a Guildgate here. Alright. Oh, that's a big guy. That is a big guy. And they still have cover up, mana up. They were like, nah, maybe not. Maybe not just yet. Alright, we're taking 3 here. That's fine. Oh, that's pretty cool. How much money do we have? Not enough to do both Price of Fame and Hatchery Spreader, I guess. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm 1 per 1 shy. I'll drop this land though. So we know only 1 card off there too, which is a devious cover-up. I think we're just gonna smash. That's the plan. They respond. Well, I'm just gonna attack here. No reason not to. All right, 1 there, 1 there. Nothing else. So, do I just price of him this guy, or is it fine? I'm gonna go ahead and make this a 5/5. Yep. They're gonna jump like that. We're gonna pass. And I'm not killing this City Watch things right now, because maybe I can get them to tap out or something. I mean, we can take a hit. Oh, that's really scary. Alright. Guess we have to do this right now. Like, we know they have the counter spell, so that is fine, but I just want to land this Hatchery Spider. There's the counter spell. There we go. Get 3 birds. No. Ah, Lord. This is a deck people dream of. Sure. You get your 1/1s. You counter that. Shuffle those back. Guess that's fine. Keep the 5/4. Alright, at least it's shrunk somewhat. And let's hope they don't have something like so this is gone. Let's hope they don't have something like Disdainful Stroke to counter this spider. So yes, we're dropping quite hard here. Another Price of Fame, look at that. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. So I'm just gonna swing with both of these, and this puts on battlefield. Yes, I'm gonna swing with both of these. See what happens. Guess I keep this back because I don't want to pay the 5, and for example trade with Drake, because I actually want to add this to the board. This kills Drake, this kills Sphinx. So we really need to get this down. Yeah, that's fine. Just don't have the Disdainful Stroke, really don't. This is 7. Oh, this is a cast tracker. Oh boy, that's nice. The Nurse World Trooper, alright. It's something, it's something. And it's resolved. Alright, so don't have the bounce spell. Don't get rid of this. Please don't. No, they're gonna bounce it. No! Look at all these birds. Alright, so yeah, now we're just dead on board here. This is 11, yeah, we're just dead. No, that's so sad. Alright, I really want to deal with these stupid mistakes. I'm just gonna bring this right back in. I'll just take out this guy. Actually, this might be a bit too slow. Ah, stupid 1-5. Alright, let's yeah, this is fine. Yes, we will play first. Oh. Well, if we can get a black here, that'd be awesome. I think we can find a black. Oh boy, we're both leading off with basics. There you are, fashionably late to the party. Well, I'm just gonna drop this beetle. Untap land? No. Oh, that's sad. Well, let's just get in there for 2. And see what happens. And then we're just waiting. All right. Oh, there we go. And the radical idea? Sure, that's completely fine. Are you gonna jumpstart? Are you missing land drops? No. Discovery. All right, look at that. So survey 2, draw a card. There we go. They pitched a mountain. And they didn't play a land. Interesting. I don't know what's going on here. And they pitched a no. Did they just forget to play a land? Huh? Well, I'm just gonna keep playing dudes here. Yay, misclick. Indeed. I maybe just accidentally F6 or something like that. But that's not nice. That's got. I hate it when that happens, when your opponent is just like, oh no, I made a mistake, I misclicked. Just because it just feels stupid, like, this doesn't happen in real life, right? This is basically just the program being the program, and it's sad. Well, first of all, I'm just gonna smash before casting anything, because if they bounce anything, I think either one of these is. It depends on what they do. Like, if they bounce this, I'm gonna play Centipede and Poisoner. Alright, just -3, -0, survey 2, sure. And if they bounce this, well, I don't want to be tapped out, because I like playing this and something else then. What I'm getting at, if they bounce something, anything is better than a combination of Child of Night and High Poisoner. So, but they didn't bounce, so here we go. Let's play Child of Night. I don't think we need to keep a Price of Fame here. Play Poisoner, and I have a board full of stuff. Are they gonna bounce something right now? Or are they gonna Radical Idea here? Oh! Oh! Combo. Alright, let's diversify the threats a bit, make this a 2-2. Means it also doesn't trade with the 1-5. Or a 1-3, for that matter. So I could be aggressive and like innocently uprising here, kill this Drake, swing in for 6, put him down to 8, and next turn we have Price of Fame. Might just be worth it. Let's fight here. Doesn't really matter. And nothing. And that's a land. Alright, I'll accept. So, wonder what they have. Probably Hypnoticism. But then it's still drop to 4, so I'm just gonna swing here with everything. And hope everything works out. There we go, Hypnoticism. So I guess we're gonna lose this Hide Poisoner. And they discarded the quasi-duplicates. Yep, there we go. That's fine, you still drop to 4. So you're still dead on board. So I'll drop the land, pass the turn, and keep up this Price of Fame. So if they drop something that's scary, we can just Price of Fame it. Ooh, they're digging. They are digging. And they scoop. Well, I'm gonna say sorry about the misclick. GG's. Though I can't see my keyboard. We just there we no. All right. What would we have drawn? All right. So I don't know how much our opponent was set back by missing that one turn, but the deck does feel powerful. So I'll see you guys in match 2. Righto. Let me just go ahead and snip this real quick, so I can actually see what I can get with Spidey. Also, now that I think about it, I don't know what triggered that, but yeah. At my local playgroup at FNM, people are trying to get this Pauper League set up, and it really does interest me. It seems like a fun thing to do. We're gonna keep it in hand, by the way. But I'm really not knowledgeable about Pauper. I don't really know what's good and what's not, so I'm kind of tempted to go with something like a Ragdolls or Juns deck, because I sat down and was like, let's wish our opponent some good luck. Good luck and have fun. I really should find a way to make this more easy, but there we go. I sat down and was like, yeah, what cards would I like to play? And the first 2 things that I came up with were Lightning Bolt and Terminate, but I don't know what else to do, because I'm really not knowledgeable about Pauper. So if any of you who are watching this are like, yeah, we do know about Pauper and we do know what's awesome and what not, let me know. I'm really looking forward to some advice on the matter. And it seems like our opponent is typing back. Maybe something. Pale Mongoose, and this is a demon or something. What was this? The Ragdolls, Lord of Riots. Well, we have no Ragdolls here. Not yet, anyway. Not for a few months. But yeah. Well, oh no, they didn't die back. They just had this. They just made us wait. All right. That's not Ragdolls. That's a forest. All right. So what are we leading off with? Because if they're Golgari, I don't think they're really gonna mind this Burglar Red too much. But if they are, well, I guess we're just leading up with the Dissident. That's just more pressure. Thanks, you two. There we go. They responded. But like I was saying, if they're Celestian, this might just hurt them a bit more. But I guess we can wait until turn 3 to cast this little rat. And I'm just gonna have 6 here because at some point this little dissonant is gonna resolve. And I do like the flavor text. Like, this is Malevi in the 10th. We got an elf in the plaza with a chip on the shoulder. Actually, it's more of a morning star. And a morning star it is. Look at this. This is one angry elf. Well, that gave us no more information. Maybe we're gonna see something right here, right now. Oh, we get 2 angry elves. Look at that. Look at that. Well, I don't mind trading here. We have this hatchery spider. So let's get it in there. Would you like to trade, sir? It seems they would. Unless it's sir, I don't know if they are sir or not. But here we go. Child of Night. Forest. Boss. And I like playing Child of Night here instead of Burglar Rat because I still don't know if... I guess waiting for a bit with a rat makes it more likely they're gonna discard something they really don't want to discard. Next time we're gonna play this Necrolisk, and then turn after that we can probably drop this rat and keep up. And we can second to this Necrolisk or something. Wait, Simic? This guy's all over the place. That's just 2 guilds that are not in guilds. Wow. He is quite making a spectacle. Interesting to know that they play this on the tapped forest. And a circle. We could also find some... gates here. But I like playing this guy. This just adds something to the board. Ooh, Sultai, look at that. So, I guess I spoke too soon. Harpooner, alright, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Well, no floaty boys here to shoot with your little harpoon. And a burglar rat of their own. Well, I guess we're discarding our burglar rat. Yeah, I like that, so we can play root next turn, get some lands. It feeds our undergrowth, so that's nice. I don't know if I want to swing here with either of these. So I'm gonna think about it for a moment, play this roots. Find our guild gates. And we can get a Celestia guild gate and a Golgari guild gate, I guess. If this resolves. There we go. So, Celestia guild gates, Golgari guild gate. There we go. So on one hand, I do like to swing with both of these because they fuel the lurcher. We are ahead on life. So yeah, we can just swing here. It's fine. That's a fine trade, sir. That's also a fine trade. So this guy's going to be a 5/5, which is big. And they're taking a turn off. Perfect. Everything's coming up Millhouse. So I really don't like that. Like I mentioned, I really don't like that you have to keep track for yourself what your undergrowth is. And that is 4 at this moment. Oh, this is the 6/6. And we have... So we can actually play this and see if we can find something. Do we do that or do we just play the... You know what, let's just go ahead and play this guy. That may be conservative, but... it's fine. Because we can get pretty much everything up to the figures per worm, I guess. But if we do hit that, I'd like to have something on the field. Oh wow. They are really digging. They are really digging here. Oh, there's another swamp, okay, sure. Playing something else? Spinal centipedes, alright. I guess I don't care either way. And they just took 6. Interesting. Well, let's see what this thing hits. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is beautiful. Look at this. Look at this board. Oh boy. 6 6 5 7 6 6. And a spinal centipede of our own. Well, I guess we're just gonna swing here. No reason not to. I guess they have a... That's fine. I really don't care about that. Let's see what did they do with their survey. I'll put a forest in the graveyards. Sure. So I guess they can double block something here. Oh, they have even more. A price of fame. No. No, how could you? Oh, it's fine. Wait. Oh, for a moment I was like, aren't you gonna block? Alright, this is fine. It still takes 6. There we go, there are the blocks. Sure. And centipede of our own. Well, luckily we have this dead weight. Oh, that's a lot of 1/1s. That is a lot of 1/1s. So we can pump the whole team, make them waste a bunch of 1/1s. I really wish this was a was an instant. Well, I'm gonna deadweight this guy. Like every tag here, we just trade all these bugs for these two. This is quite the comeback for our opponent here. Could just stuck with the spinal centipede, trade for two insects. But they have really have a draw engine here. And they can draw 2 per turn and gain 2 life. What we could do is just pause, see what happens, cycle this flower to thin the deck a bit. I will attack with the centipede. I mean, if they block with 2 insects, then this becomes a 7/7, and that's 2 less cards they can draw, 2 less life they can gain. Yep, that's fine. Oh, and they're being naughty. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't think the florist does anything at this point. So I might as well try and optimize my chances of drawing something. And the Fresca. Wow. No way. And they just took a swamp, alright. And I almost forgot to cycle this guy. I have 6th. Can I cast this? Oh, both are sorceries, right. I'm an idiot. Oh, this is really awkward. Because this keeps sticking up. Well, I guess if we attack here, we're just gonna lose this guy. We can kill Izoni and four bugs, and then they still keep 2 bugs, and we don't have any action here. So this is kind of awkward. So I think we just have to pass here for now. I'm not happy about it. Wait, what did they do? Oh, they drew a card off of Izoni. Well, the good thing is, as long as they're drawing cards with Izoni, they're gonna have less stuff if this Fresca hits her ultimate. Because that's gonna happen in 2 turns, yeah. Well, this is quite something. Both Fresca and 2 bomb cards. Wow, I'm impressed. And not pleasantly, let me tell you, not pleasantly at all. Guess we have to accept that. I really thought it was an instant, the flower. Dang it. Well, I just thought we had it. I think we're just dead here. Because we have no way to get trample. I'm really just drawing blanks here. Yep. There you go, buddy. That's fine. So next turn she's gonna ultimate, and we don't have anything, so yeah. And just more lands, alright. And after that, we can't see apparently. Alright, so what are we gonna do against Fresca? Precious little, I suppose. Precious little. Guess we can bring in this never happens. See if we can make them discard something relevant. Or rather, exile it. I guess I don't really care about this burglar red against them. Guess we'll bring in Unnecessary Uprising. Just a bit more removal. And what will I take out? Probably Plaguecrafter. Seems a bit weak against them. Actually, it is a dude. Let's take this out. And take out the guild gate. Add a swamp to the deck. And I guess we're just gonna try it like this. I will play first. And we're gonna mull this hand because 6 lands and a remove spell is not where we wanna be. I will keep this hand, this is much better. And we can scry that to the bottom. Oh, and the overgrown tomb. Wow, this guy just had it all coming together, right? Oh, right, and more lands, of course. But, whew. This guy just had the perfect the perfect Golgari deck just tossed in his lap. Or Gel, I really don't know, I really don't care, but impressive. It's impressive, honestly. Right. Kinda wanna keep this dead weight around, so I will off the trade here. And then we're gonna play a district guide. They did not opt to trade, which is just fine with me. Yes. Let's get a Golgari Guildgate. Pass the turn. And see what happens. Oh, they just took a... Oh, this guy. Oh. Well. I think I'll just discard the swamp. Alright. Let's kill that guy. And swing for 2. So next turn we do with this Necrolisk, which is something, I guess, and if we draw lands we can play this Deadly Visit or something, and people are being really, really loud downstairs. Alright, Notion Rain. This is really something that just I don't know if it's really true or not, but sometimes you just notice things at certain moments, right? So, like I notice how people are downstairs being really loud right now because I'm streaming, and I don't know if that just happens whenever I stream, or if I'm not streaming that I just don't notice it. Alright, so I'll play the lands. Swing for 2, put our opponents to 12, and then we'll play this Necrolisk. And I hope we get to keep these Deadly Visits. But yeah, Izomi, Overgrown Tomb, and Vraska. That's just the whole Golgari trifecta. I'm jealous. Alright, don't care about Zeratalk all that much. I might just kill it just to keep pressurizing. Alright, that's not exciting at all. Well, I guess we're just gonna do that. Hope for the best. I like both of these. We can play a Vigor Spore Worm next turn. And have the Undercity Uprising to get rid of stuff the turn after that, so I'll put this on top. And we'll draw the Vigor Spore Worm next turn. I'll play the land here, and I will swing with both of these. And they're just taking 5, alright. Alright. It feels like this start was fast enough for us. Wait, they're attacking with this rat? Or do they have the Savage Trance maybe? They're just like, yeah, let's just hit them for 1 and then sack this to Savage Trance? Child of Night, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Well, means I'm gonna make this a 3/3. And this is rather revealed the Disdainful Stroke, and I'm gonna be like, oh no. Alright, make you larger. And I guess we're just gonna swing here. Whisper Agents. Alright, that's fine. I'm not happy about it, but that's fine. Sure. Wait. No? Nope. Oh, there. No. Psych. Oh, I'm gonna look there. Alright, that's fine. How much does Izoni cost? 6 mana, right? So they're just 1 mana shy of Izoni. They have 1, 2, 3 cards in their grave, 3 creatures in their graveyard. So I guess that is not the worst. Please tell me this is an instance. The silly. No, that was my phone. Boy, that's just annoying. Well, it's sorcery. All right. Well, just guess I'm just gonna pause here and see what happens. But that was not a bad one. That was not a bad one by a long shot. Interesting that they chose to attack with this burglar rat, but not with this child of night, because this is 2 life, right? And you're hard pressed to trade here, right? Oh, that's their own elf. Sure, sure. Alright. Alright, this is a big boy. 1, 2, 3. So this is a 5/5. Which I guess is just fine. I'm not really looking to trade here just yet. I guess they just never don't have it. Alright. Well. I'm not really looking to trade this guy just yet, so I'm just gonna block the 1/1. I'll take 4 or 6 if they want to pump this guy. They didn't. Oh, this is where they dropped the Izoni. Yep, of course. Should have seen that coming. Oh boy. And we can't do Reaper and player pricing. Well, I guess I'll just drop this Reaper and hope for the best. But we are being out-Golgaried here. But this has been an ongoing theme so far, so we've been out-Demirred first in the first video of Guilds of Ravnica. Now we're being out-Golgaried here. This is so sad. It's a sad, sad situation. No attacks. Interesting. Interesting. And a Rise on Nurture. So, honestly, I kind of want to play this before Uprising, because now we can... Because then we can kill this Izoni without losing a critter. And I think we're going to need all the critters we can get. And they're low life total. They're also pressed for cards. So if they want to sack dudes to get cards, you know what? For this time, for now, I'm gonna have to say sure. I'm not happy about it, but sure. Yep, you go ahead, sir. With a bit of luck, this Izoni is dead in a turn or so. That's an annoying dude. And they're tapped out. All right. That's just a land. Well, let's kill you. Gonna sack a token before. There you go. And there you go. really not looking to attack here. So I'll drop a land and just pass here. And I'm playing this land just in case we hit any of our 7 robs, then we can play those at least. But for now... Oh, that's fine. So I guess they have 2? Yeah. And they're bound to hit Frasca at some point, because they only have 10 cards left in their deck, so... And that Frasca is going to be an issue as well. Because they have spare lands to sack. And they can just sack this Utopia, I guess. This Urban Utopia also. Alright, give me something good. Boy. That's not really good. I guess I might just will make this a 2/2. Not too pleased. So if I attack, I'm just going to trade this guy for the 1/1. Or this guy for something. I might as well try and get rid of the 1/1 here. And if they don't block well, I'm just going to pump this to a 4/4. You know, this is... actually, if we just trade here, I draw something that I can play. That's fine. Just a land. Alright, I'll play it. Alright, that wasn't too hot. Now you're just mimicking me. How many mana can you produce? Yeah, I was like, if you can pump this guy twice, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this can become a 7/7 with a +1/+1 counter, and can just block this lurcher all day long. So that makes sense. And we're back to drawing lands. All right, we are doing well for ourselves. But they're at 7 cards, so there's the Frasca. And this is where they take the game over. Interesting that you would do that. Are you actually sacking here? No way, right? 6 cards? Or are you just digging for something? Oh, that's a good one. Look at this. This is a guy with 4 rares. 4 very relevant rares. Ooh. Alright, so I guess you get rid of something like Lurchers, Figure Spore Worm. There we go. Still no attacks. Well... I kinda don't want to use this just yet. I'll play a land here, pass the turn. Because if we attack, either we lose this guy to a high poisoner or a dissident. We've no way of getting through here, is the thing. Why are you still sticking? Let's hit the sprawl. Alright. Play the lands, sure. This is just too huge. Alright, hide poison over our own and foragers. Guess we can keep foragers here. How much do I don't think we really care about this poisoner. So put it in the yards. Put this on top. And I'm just gonna attack with both of these because we're gonna get some life. Might as well empty the board a bit. Probably should have attacked with the Lurcher as well, just to give them incentive to block with this stupid poisoner. But I guess we're gonna draw 2 cards, so that's the thing. I really don't care their life total at this point. I'm just trying to live here. Alright, that's a siege worm. That's land, so what can we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're just one shy of this fortress, but we can convoke this, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have 7 for this worm, yeah. So let's gain some life here. Back up to 14. Okay, well I guess we can do this. Bay. Well, they're 1 turn away from this Froska activation, so maybe we could. Oh, that's a good one. We're never gonna get through here. Nope. Because they block, and then we're just dead. Yeah. Let's see, they block 3/3 and 2/2 on the 5/5 Trampler. High Poisoner on Lurcher. Just jump the Foragers, and then you just attack back with 2 dudes. Well, guess I found the real Golgari deck. Smiley face. I said smiley. No. Where's the smiley face? There's the smiley face. GG's. And concede. Billmongers for the win. Where were you a turn ago? Oh man, if we had drawn this, I guess we could have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess just an Earthwall Trooper. Yeah. Alright. It's fine, it's fine. We're still a bad camera. We're still 1-1 so far, so I'll see you guys in match 3 and hope that goes a bit better. Time for match 3. I don't know if I like this hand, but I'm gonna try it. We are on the draw, and what I've noticed, that's a nice draw. What I've noticed is that a lot of decks aren't that fast, especially if you're not playing against boars or something. So you're not often punished for keeping a slow hands. But I do like this little guy here. So we can play that on turn 2. And unfortunately we are facing the Golgari deck again. But I'll just play this and deal with everything they can throw at us. Unfortunately, they didn't have a 2-drop, so they're not really pressurizing us too much. I guess this presents them with a tough decision. There we go. Alright. Pitiless Gorgon in the bin. So I guess they have another 2-drop. I do like the art on this card. Alright, General Stray, look at this. Cats and rats. Guess we'll just get this guild gate out of the way. We'll play a dissident and just pass the turn. Ooh, look at that. That's a 3/1 floats. So I guess we can just kill that. Let's see where we draw first. Just a land, alright. So I could also just attack over the trade here. Guess they're not gonna do that. I wouldn't mind if they did. That saves us a price of fame. Well, no blocks. Alright, that's fine. I'll just play a swamp and keep a price of fame, I guess. Alright, I'll take 3 first. See if they cast something scary. Like that. I'll price of fame that. So we can only play one of these, but they both fuel the hatchery spider. So I guess we'll put centipede and then crafter on top. So we draw the crafter, force them to sack either one of these, and then we can attack for at least 2. We can get this guild gate out of the way. The guild gate out of the way. Wow. Not this guild gate out of the way. What? What? Alright, let's do this. I guess we're just sacking these rats. Alternatively, I could have just binned the spinal centipedes. Then we... Oh, this is a 4/4? This is a 5/5, that's big. I guess we're taking 3, sure. And I guess we're just playing this centipede here. So if they attack, I will double block. So the next turn we can play this hatchery spider and hope for the best. Well, at least seeing 3 down is I guess fine. I mean, let's see, what can we get? A Iron Shell Beetle, District Guide, Earthwall Trooper. And they just keep that guy back. That's annoying. Well, guess we're taking 3. And just the lockets. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, I don't care about that. So, we do have 7 mana, right? So what we can do is play this beetle, attack with the dissidents, and threaten for 5. Which is nice. That's actually not a bad little beetle right there. And it seems our opponent is for a tough decision. Do I take 5 or do I just trade here? I'm kind of tempted to say, please trade. Just make my spider better. But, yeah, there we go. And this is where we go. No, that didn't work. No, they didn't. Alright, awesome. So, I'm gonna pause the turn here. We're gonna drop down to 8 if they attack. And they're gonna draw 2 here. So they're gonna go back up to 4 cards. Which, admittedly, is quite scary. But at the very least, hopefully we can get in there for some damage. Try and race, or have at least a 5-7 reach in on the battlefield. And unless they have a removal spell, that should keep their bats at bay. I don't know why I don't just F6 here. Journal Troll. 4/4 trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile a creature card from your graveyard if you do. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, just a swamp, eh? I could just attack. Lose a dude. Get in for 4. Play a 5/7. Guess that's fine. And I think they're gonna block here, right? I mean, you're not blocking this guy because then this becomes a 4/3 and whatnot. So you block here, yes. But that does give us some chance to hit something. Are we gonna hit something? No! Oh, that's so sad. The rest goes on the bottom, so this is all gone. Sigh. Price of Fame? No. Get a cross form back. Alright. Alright. Get rid of your little shield mate to make your troll a 5/5. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, let me just F6 here, wait for our opponent to do something. I don't know if it's my internet connection or everything happens so slow. Guess that's the swarm that's going down again. Yep, there we go. And a temple garden. Alright. Alright. That might actually not be too bad. We can give a dude +3/+3. So let's see, they have 9/12 power. What if we, let's say we make this guy huge, attack with it. Then we can trade for everything they have, which might not be bad. But we are at 8, so it's kind of scary. Could also make this guy a 6/5 and attack with it. They could also just take 6 and that's it. Oh. I will be playing this dude one way or the other. I guess it really doesn't matter which guy we make bigger. I guess it does. If they want to kill something, they have to throw everything in front of the spider. So I might as well go ahead and go with this guy. And they're just gonna take 8 here. I think. No, you're just jumping. That's fine. Alright. Does fuel their charnel troll. Which is a 6/6, that's quite sizable. I really would love to draw a kill spell for this guy. And unfortunately, we only have 1 deadly visit left. Oh, that's not gonna do it. I really don't want to attack with... If they have any creature spell, they can just discard it and make this guy 7/7 and we just lose our Vigor Spore Worm. Which is really bad, which is terrible. Guess we really can't do anything here. No. Meanwhile, our opponent has just the inevitability here, which is sad. But luckily, for now, their attacks aren't really that hot. Because if they attack, I'll just block the Crawl Swarm with the spider and then triple block the Charnel Troll just to make sure that it dies. Well, this is a thing. Guess I'm gonna have to pause again. Yep, and this guy just keeps growing. But at some point they're gonna have to pitch creatures through this guy, right? Otherwise they just have to sack it. I really wish I had some graveyard removal. Haha, you thought this guy was gonna grow? No, you have to discard or this guy's gone. I don't think we have graveyard removal, unfortunately. No. And I guess I'm gonna bring in this Anesthesia Pricing again, and maybe even this Crushing Canopy. Well, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. That's not really good, is the problem. Alright, what can we do? We can sack Beetle, make this a 4/4. We can sack Centipede, make this a 7/5. But that, the problem is none of that does anything. So I guess we're just gonna pass here again. I'm kind of unwilling to get stuff in their graveyard for this troll, but they have 5 cards now, so they might just as well, on my end step, just discard 1 or 2 things to this stupid troll and just keep fueling it. And at some point, it's just gonna get too big to deal with, and I might as well block here with the... Yeah, I might as well take 2 here. Force them to discard. But at some point... This is just not sustainable, is the thing. That would have been good a while ago. Like, they have 5 cards names. What we could do, for example, is try and bait the blocks here. Make this a 7/5, attack with it, like, oh, I forgot that this guy's a 9/9, so they block, and then we can deadweight it, but... I don't really want to kill anything here. And I could just make this a 7/7. But that's still freaking annoying. Guess that's the best thing we can do for now. And they're gonna just discard a creature here. Yep, there they go. Yep. And it's a 9/9 again. Alright, this is just, alright. All these lands. Oh, we are playing just 17, right, yeah. You know what, we've never needed this. I'm gonna bring in Uprising. I'm gonna bring in Never Happens. Guess we don't really need this. So I'm gonna take out a Guild Gate, a Swamp for 2 Guild Gates, and Notion Rain. Guess I don't really care about... Maybe. How much do I care about rats here? How much do I care about Plague Crafter here? This might be good though. If they don't have a lot of creatures on the board, we might just be able to engineer a situation where they sack something relevant. I'll take the rats out for now. And I'll bring in a Crushing Canopy just to deal with all those flyers. And I guess we'll just run it back with 41 cards. So we will play first. This is a keeper. So we can lead off with the Guild Gate, turn 2 Child of Night, turn 3 Trooper. That's fine. Or Dissidents. Dissident is just more pressure, right? I guess it doesn't really matter at this point in the game, but if we get a momentum swinging, I'd rather have a Dissident on board than Child of Night. Right? Alright, I like a Price of Fame. Would like to see some lands in the future, but alright, generous trade, that's fine. Don't really care about that. And there's a land, like that. So let's swing with both of these guys. And I don't think I really feel the need to deadweight this or keep this Child of Night in hand. We can do that next turn. let's see what they do first, right? Like, yeah, I'd much rather get rid of this than a generous tray. Alright, Necrolisk. I really was hoping for a land there, but it's fine. So, I guess we're just gonna go ahead. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can also play this Siege Worm. And just have a removal spell up next turn. Might just be worth it though. Yeah, 5/5 trample seems good enough here. So next turn we can hopefully at least kill the thing that has the highest power. Just smash in there with our dudes. And that seems cool. That seems okay. Or they're just gonna kill the worm, that's fine too. That's a thing too. At least they don't get to rebuy this blood operative. And they pitched the forest and kept something on top. Alright. Makes sense, get in there with your lifelinker. Alright, so we can deadweight, district guide, play a land. That feels fine. I'm just gonna get rid of this guy. I don't need you to gain more alive then. Whatever. So... I may should have attacked with this Shell of Night, but this is fine. Let's get a Dimir Guildgate. There we go. Play it. Last turn. And that thing is dead as that can be. I guess they're gonna pray the... not pray, what? Pronunciation is hard. Pay the price of fame. There we go. I said it. Alright, so we can price this, play Centipede. There we go. Kill that thing. Don't care about any of these, so I'm just gonna graveyard these. And let's smash. Yeah, that makes more sense. Look there. Look there. This is fine. I'd rather get rid of the lifelinkers here. Plus this doesn't add anything to the graveyard, so that's nice too. Mr. Centipede. But, yeah, those are some pretty nice cards. Guess I shouldn't complain with my, spider. And I guess we did see, like one of the duels floating around, one of the shocks. Then I pretty much ignored that one. Because I believe that was the, Boars one. We saw. Oh boy. Yep, that's a big guy. And that's a 3/4. Yeah, just a free attack, sure, that's fine. That's not too shabby either. So what we can do is Honestly, the Uprising. A fight here. Make this a 3/3 that we can pump later on. Or this a 3/3 that can get trampled potentially. Pretty okay with it. Let's just do that. So fight there. Attack. Man, they're really bent on keeping this generous tray alive. And that's not F6, just in case. We need to pitch this Necrolisk to the trooper. Alright, that's 2 more cards for you, good sir. And that's a bat. Alright, I accept that. I accept that. And that's just a guild gate. Well, I'm just gonna stay aggressive here. And they pretty much have to block here, because otherwise they're just dead. Block there, that's fine. Double block there! Well, I guess we're pumping this dude. Yeah. Rather this in front. Okie doo. I could just let them take 3, keep the generous tray. Just play this Necrolisk, that might just be better. Alright, this is fine. They have 1 card in hand. Well, 2 after that draw step, but we could give this guy menace, right? So they have to have a creature or a removal spell. And they are digging. They are digging. And that's a land, alright. And that's annoying. And that's annoying as well. Well, they're tapped out at the very least. And none of their creatures are really threatening, and that's a dude as well, so I guess we just win here. Yeah, they have to block this guy, and this guy becomes a 5/5. Well, they're going to 1 is the thing. Really? Really? If they just blocked with the generous tray, but no, this tray had to stay alive. Really? That was all block. Look at these lands. Really look at these lands. Alright, this feels fine. Let's try it like this again. It's not the fastest hand, but it's fine. We can keep this. Plus our opponent has shown that they are not the fastest deck around, so that's fine. Well, that might be okay later on. Although I never really know when to time that. I always have a horrible time judging when to fire this off. Or at least effects like these. A horrible judge in that regard. Oh, nice 2-drop. And did I just miss a land drop? Well, in that case, I'm not really not looking to fire this off. I don't really know what happened there. Let me just add this Midnight Reaper to the board. Did I just miss a land? Well, at least I drew a shield mate. Now I'm pretty okay with just trading either one of these just to fire up this. Make this lurcher bigger. Yeah. Of course you're gonna block that. That's totally fine. Alright, Lance, don't be so excited. You can stop now. They just missed all the land so far. You know, I'm not terribly sorry that it just starts this way. For that there's a shot for me going 2-1 in this draw, but I always hate it when it goes like this. It's not fun for my opponent, and so it's not fun for me. Right, and then I'd rather just have an exciting match where, you know, where you just win on, by the skin of your teeth or something like that. That's just so much more fun. Alright. That's the sensible discard. Yeah, that's Crushing Canopy. So I guess we're swinging for just for 4 here. Playing the Foragers. And have just too much on the board for our opponent to probably deal with. I mean, I could have swung for 6 and then gained 2 life, but that doesn't really do anything. Right, yeah. This is just sad. Well, I'm happy that I got 2 on, but oh man, like I said, like this, it's no fun for your opponent. And well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like. Be sure to comment about the pauper thingamajiggums, because I really would love to hear your thoughts about that. And that's that. So thank you guys for watching again, and I hope to see you next time. I was gonna do a really cool cheerio, but then the stupid mic was in the way. Cheerio.